Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we've got a beer from the Turning Point Brewing Company, and this is their Lucid Dream. As you can see, it's a cookies and cream stout. It's actually a milk stout, coming in at 5% ABV. I've been looking forward to trying this beer for quite a while. I've had this beer for probably about a month and a half. But yeah, best before the end of the 6th of August of 2020. And yeah, this was actually brewed in Belgium, although the brewery is actually from just outside of York, I think, in North Yorkshire. They've won, I think they won part of early 2019 at the the Craft Beer Rising in London. It was part of their, I can't remember the actual term, but the best new up and coming breweries. I'm butchering that up, but yeah. But this beer was actually brewed at the Proof Brewery in Belgium, part of an online subscription box in the last few months. So let's crack this open then. It's a 330ml can, and yeah, looking forward to it actually. Check out my relatively new great friends over at Wonder Beer Wonder. They've done a review of this, so if I remember I'll put the link down below. They reviewed it about a month ago, so I'm well behind the curve on this. But yeah, wanted to give it a little review. Not really had anything from these guys before, knowingly anyway. But it's pouring out quite light looking on the pour. It's not really jet black or anything. And even the head is quite like a very pale white. Just off white, if you like. One finger. Beer in the glass. It looks very dark considering the actual pour on that beer. But yeah, looking lovely in the glass. So will we get any, it's saying, as you can see on the can, cookies and cream stout. So are we going to get any of that kind of nice sweet kind of cookie, smooth, creamy mouthfeel sort of thing? We'll see. It's leaving a nice relation on the glass already. Let's go in for the aroma. Sorry. It's quite muted on the aroma, to be honest. I was expecting a bit more, but then considering the actual subscription box that this has come from, not overly surprised. And it's brewed in Belgium, so instantly that's given me an indication of a mass-produced beer for a box, basically, which is always a shame. I was expecting more. I mean, I haven't tasted it yet, so I'm going to hold judgment, but it's giving me that vibe of a lot of beers I've had from this subscription box, unfortunately. There's hints of chocolate, milky chocolate, but it's very muted, you know, it's very muted. Let's go straight in for the taste. Not much else to see here. Cheers. Let's go on again. It's okay. It's very light. It's very light bodied. There's not much to it. That if you take a decent kind of mouthful of this beer, you get that, you know, amplifies the sweetness at the front end, but you want that to linger, and it just drops off a cliff mid kind of taste palate. It just straight down to that kind of watery kind ofness. Bit, you know, I am disappointed, but I'm not overly kind of, it's not overly, for me it's not, I'm not unexpected, it's not an unexpected kind of experience. I just want it to be a bit better, and it's not. Yeah, it's that first second or two of a decent mouthful of this beer. It's really good. It doesn't linger. If it lingered on the palate, it'd be a much better beer. It just falls off. There is a slight milky chocolate thing going on at the front end, but then after that it just fades very quickly. For my palate. I'm hoping that other people have tried this and it's much better experience than what I'm getting. But yeah, that's just me being honest. What my palate's at, what I'm getting from this beer. It's one of them beers you've got to go out and try for yourself if you can get it. I mean, it's an okay beer, but it's not a great beer. It's not, it's one of them beers, There's hints of that. Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's a strong kind of chocolatey taste. It's just a very diluted, milky, very kind of milky chocolate. It's like if you had a hot, although this is not hot, if you had a warm hot chocolate, well, not hot chocolate even, just a warm milk, and you stirred the hot milk with like an Oreo or something like that without it breaking off. Just give it a hint. It's that sort of thing, or it's a very kind of like if you have Cocoa Pops and you put the milk in, and then you have your first mouthful of the milk within about a minute or so before it goes a darker chocolatey colour, the milk. It's a bit like that. It's just very difficult to explain, but yeah, I think you get hopefully you get the gist. But it's an okay beer, but it's not really doing anything else. Not much else to the beer. Rating then for me, I'll give it a 5. So it's a 2.5 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped then. It's had a lot of ratings. Well, it's had 4,517 total check-ins, 231 in the last 30 days. So 3,669 ratings. Then it's coming in at 3.68. So that's very good. It's just not for me. There's a bit more information here. It's got 8 malt varieties, give it a complex backbone to this. A dessert in a glass beer. Cocoa nibs, biscuit and oats bring cookie and to the party, with a cream coming from the lactose in the bowl with a touch of vanilla. It's sweet, but it contains malted barley, oats, wheat, yeast, hops, water, cacao nibs and vanilla. Suitable for vegetarians. Yeah. It's okay, but it's just not hitting it for me. But it's still nice to try. I always like to try stuff, whether I like it or not. It's just, I don't know. I still drink it. It's not a drain pour, but yeah, it's a little bit disappointed. But it's got a great name. It's got a great looking label, and it just, for me, didn't quite match up to that. So go and check out Beer Wonder. Was it Beer Wonder? I can't remember now. You know what I mean. Link down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Cheers.